Well, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Donna and I am the Creole Crafter. Today I have two fall decor pieces for you guys. So with that being said, let's get to crafting. DIY number one. Here are the supplies that you'll need for this DIY project. I have a dish towel, fall print dish towel that I got from Dollar Tree. I also have a pumpkin that says Thankful and Blessed from Dollar Tree. And I have different Dollar Tree fall picks that I just grabbed out of my stash from other projects that I've done. And I also have some apple barrel paint in white that I purchased from Walmart. Now the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to take all the tags, the leaves and the bows off of our pumpkin. And I'm going to attempt to take some of that paper off. But I'm not going to too much worry about it because I am going to use the back of the pumpkin to be the front of the pumpkin. And I'm going to cover the back with some of that craft paper, shipping paper, you know, that brown paper that you find at Dollar Tree. So now I've came over to the paint shop and I'm going to paint the pumpkin with the white paint. I'll be giving it 2 coats of the white paint, the entire pumpkin. And now that the pumpkin has been completely painted and completely dried, I'm just showing you the back where I just left the paper on. What I did was I took the towel and I measured it and cut it down to size. And what I'm going to do is put it not right below the halfway of the pumpkin. And I'll be hot gluing it, just running a bead of hot glue around the edge of the pumpkin to attach the fabric to the pumpkin to create a pocket. And now that has been done, and I didn't pull it real tight. And I also hot glued the excess of the towel at the bottom of the pumpkin and just hot glued that to the back of the pumpkin. And I didn't pull the towel, the fabric, real tight because you want it to have, you know, enough space in there because we're gonna insert those picks into that pocket. So what I decided to do was, originally I was gonna paint the stem, but I decided to go with the jute twine and just wrap the whole entire stem with the jute twine. And all I did was started with a bead of hot glue and just started wrapping until I wrapped the complete stem of the pumpkin. And as you can see, the entire stem has been wrapped with a jute twine. And now I'm just going to take my picks and I'm going to insert them into the pocket until my eyes are happy. And we are creating a pumpkin planner. And I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You are so deeply appreciated. And thanks to all my new subscribers and welcome to the family. And if you're new just stopping by, well, hello there and welcome. Anything in this video that you like, please give me a big thumbs up. And right here, all of the picks have been placed inside of the pocket. And I think this is coming along pretty good. It's kind of full, more than I thought I wanted it. I didn't want it as full, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. And what I'm doing here is just I'm reattaching the original galvanized leaf and the original raffia bow to the top of the pumpkin. And I also reattached the hanger that came with the pumpkin. And I think it came out cute. I'll probably take some of those picks out. And I also decided to add a button And I put a little blue button on top of the raffia bows so it could coordinate with the little blue trucks. But yeah, I think it came out absolutely adorable. Leave me a comment, guys, and let me know what you think. It still looks a bit full to me, too full to my taste. I may take some out, I may not. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to take the larger pine cone out and just leave the 2 smaller pine cones. But yeah, let me know what you think. And I hope you like it as much as I do, guys. Okay, DIY number 2. Here are the supplies that you need for this DIY project. I have one of those pumpkins with the raised sections in the middle from Dollar Tree. I also have some of Apple Barrel Paint and Golden Sunset and some Mod Podge, both from Walmart. I also have some fat quarter fabrics that I got from Dollar Tree. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the tags and the bows off of our pumpkin and prepare the pumpkin for paint. Okay, everything is off, so let's go on over to the paint shop and paint. And I'm just going to paint not the raised section of the pumpkin, just like the back part of it, not the actual back of the pumpkin, but the part that's behind the raised part. I'm going to give that 2 coats of the Golden Sunset. And now that the pumpkin has the paint has completely dried, what I'm doing here is taking the fabric and I'm going to try to get an outline on the back so I can cut. So I have used this method before doing this with these type of pumpkins, and I took my chalk marker and just added some chalk around the perimeter of the piece that I'm going to cover with the fabric, and then place the fabric on it and just use my fingertip or fingernails and go around it so I can have that chalk imprint on the back of the fabric and cut it out. But that didn't work out so well this time. I don't know what happened, and I could have edited all of this out, but I didn't. I just, wanted you guys to see. Sometimes, a little craziness sets in, and I have my moments when it sets in, and you'll see, I just left it in so you guys can see what I go through sometimes when I'm DIYing, when I'm creating. So I took my scissors and I went around the tracing, the chalk tracing, and I cut the piece out that I wanted. So now that I have it all cut out, all neat, and I put it on there, and it doesn't fit. It's not large enough. So I figured if I played with it a while, if I stretched it and moved it around and turned it around and flipped it, that it would fit now. Granted that the material is not getting any larger. The material is still the same size from where I traced it, but for whatever reason, I thought that if I would play with it a while, that it would stretch or something, but it didn't. So I left it alone, and I went on to the next part, which is the green fabric, and I used my fingertips to go around that and get my tracing in, like I always do when I do a pumpkin like this. I have done this so many times before, but like I say, craziness set in today. I don't know why or what happened, but yeah. So I'm cutting it out. I've traced it, with my fingertip, and I'm cutting it out. And yeah, it's supposed to fit, right? And I'm taking my time and making sure that I cut it neat and exact. Okay, so I have it cut down, and I know, okay, I'm ready to attach it to the pumpkin, and it doesn't fit. So I go through the same process all over again. I'm pulling it, and I'm stretching it, and I'm rubbing it, and okay, if I do this, it's gonna fit. So, okay, let me get my Mod Podge. I'm ready to Mod Podge it down, because by the time I get my Mod Podge ready, the material should be changed. It should fit when I'm ready to put the Mod Podge down. And this is what I'm thinking, right? So, okay, I get the Mod Podge on the pumpkin, and my Mod Podge, the tip is all dried out, so I had to play with that a while to get my Mod Podge to come out. And it does, and I apply the Mod Podge, and I'm ready to put my fabric piece back on, because by now it's the size that it's supposed to be. Or so I thought it would be. So I put it back down, and I'm gonna work with it a minute, and okay, nothing has changed. It's still the same size. It's not gonna fit down there, just like it didn't fit when you first tried it. So I just figured if I turn the pumpkin around a little bit, it'll fit then. And put it back, it'll fit. So I pull it up, put it back down. It's gonna fit this time. But granted, now that fabric hasn't changed the size. So after I did all of that and put myself through all of that torture, I just said, you know what? I'm showing you right here where it doesn't fit. It never fitted. Forget it. Just forget it, Donna. So I give up on it. But not totally give up on it. So what I did was I recut the center part out, another piece of fabric, and I painted the two outer sides with some of Apple Barrel Kelly green paint. And that's what I did. And I... yes, and so I decided to take one of those galvanized harvest signs and hot glue it to the front and reattach the original galvanized leaf and the original raffia bow. And that was very successful. And I'm kind of glad I did do it like that, because I actually love this piece. And all I did was use some hot glue to attach the sign, attach the the harvest word to the sign, and hot glue to reattach the leaf and the bow. And I think it came out absolutely beautiful. I really, really like this. After the struggle, yeah, I like the way it came out. And that's just a scrap piece of wood that I got out of my wood scrap pieces. And I'm going to hot glue that to the back so it can stand up on its own. Yeah. and I'm just pulling a staple. It had a staple in it. I'm just pulling that staple out, and I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach it to the back. And there it is. Isn't it adorable? So guys, if you're DIYing, if you're creating a project and it's just not working out the way you have planned it, try something else. Don't give up on it. Keep going. And there it is. Isn't it adorable? Leave me a comment, guys, and let me know what you think of this pumpkin that had me on the struggle bus for a while. And there they are. I hope you guys like these two fall decor pieces as much as I do. And I hope you enjoyed the video and yet you got some type of inspiration from this video, because that was the purpose of this video. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone, and I love you guys. I really, really do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Anything in this video that you like, give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. If so, hit that notification bell. Drop down, click all, and YouTube will notify you when I upload a brand new video. And don't forget guys, always, always get lost in what you love. Bye-bye.